Saw a nigga out in broad day catch a hammer to the cerebellum. Saw a nigga in the hallway beat a couple niggas till he swell 'em. If you know the nigga ain't got a team, he just talking, don't sweat him. Always have a plan to get about the game if they catch you a fella. Niggas out here on they outpost. Snitching never the way out though. You a clown nigga on that groucho. You can sleep with the fish like a houseboat. Niggas' life is not a honeycomb. Don't call bitches on the money phone. Tell a dumb bitch, motherfucker marriage, you gon' get the money till the money gone. What you want? Used to hook 'em up and scram though. Now it's pop, pop, Uzi, Glock, Glock, resting right under the hand though. Rocky turning into Rambo. Man to man like a commando. Now it's clap, clap, AK, gat, gat, light 'em up just like a candle. Rocky turning into Rambo. Rocky turning into Rambo. Rocky turning into Rambo. Resting right under the hand though. Rocky turning into Rambo. Man to man like a commando. Now it's clap, clap, AK, gat.
Hey. What's happening, HuBes? We back for another episode of RiHuBe, baby, ridiculous human beings. And I'm not going to introduce myself. It's kind of like I'm introducing myself by saying I'm not going to introduce myself because I say it every time and I just realized that, but it's all good. All right, but we're going to get right into it. We got one from your guy, my guy, our guy, Anthony Highland, for this segment of Highland High for our Monday morning motivation.
Bless up, guys. How's it going? I just want to talk to you guys really quickly about the power of intent, right? So I just left an event called the Brotherhood Talk 101.
The power of intent,
where,
guys.
you know, positive brothers came together, business owners, entrepreneurs, a pastor was present. There were some educators in the building as well. And, you know, we really came together for a really dope, positive environment. But I want to talk to you guys about the power of intent, right? So for those of you that know, I have a book on the purpose of power. So what I did was I went to the event with the purpose of networking.
There's that word again, guys.
Of course, book sales is always, you know, what the objective is.
More books.
Oftentimes, and here's a physical copy of the book. It's also available on Amazon. I have physical copies if you would like one as well.
There you
Quick
go.
plug.
He's got a book.
The reason why I want to talk about intent is
gotta have a book and talk about books.
In my mind, I made up goals that I had for this event. I wanted to go in. It was geared toward young black males from the ages of 15
quick. It's a 16-minute video.
To put them in the same room as working African-American men that are doing positive things in the community as well as in their own lives, right?
Sounds like a great event.
I'm coming with a very objective standpoint just to kind of
But did you go there and stank it up?
Contributing to the conversation.
I hope you didn't.
Essentially. So through the course of the conversation, and, you know, I would jump in here, jump in there, jump in here, jump in there. I would sit back a little bit, sit back a little bit.
Are those the places where you would jump in?
Not really say much, and then, you know, interject where I could. So
my
not really
say much. Is that part of the strategy?
Right, and to identify 17 young men that I could give a book to, right? Completely free.
It's quite a number.
I just want to give it to them, you know, be a positive pillar in their life, right?
Must have been
Only
left
one young man that was under the age of 18 showed up. So what I did, the program continued to go, and then what I did was I signed the book, and I said, "Hey, young brother,
oh, you signed it.
What's up?" I saw a guy standing in the corner that came in with him. I said, "Hey, brother, is that your son?" And he goes, "Absolutely." I said, "Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to give this to your son, completely free, and I want you to tell him to read this and then connect with me." Why? Because if we are not fostering a communal relationship in terms of giving access to our young men, right? What are we really doing, right? As far as black men. So the reason why I want to talk about intent is that I went in with the mindset of giving away 17 books,
the intent,
right? But I actually ended up only giving away one. Another brother came to me and said, "Hey, bro, how much are your books?" I said, $10. He said, "Okay, I want to get 2. Oh, okay. And then over the course of, you know, once the program concluded, individuals started coming up to me, "Hey, man, how much are your books?" "Oh, $10.
Well, this sounds like some scoundrel
shit. And one for my son.
Right?
Hey, how much are your books? I want to get one for me and my
I was gonna
entire
give these
ministry
away for free, but if you guys are gonna pay for them,
yo, okay, cool. I went in with 17 books. I left with 3. Right? Why am I saying all of this? Because
I need to know.
I had no intention, right, on selling those books when I got there. But God saw fit, right, for someone to come along my path and say, hey, the brother said to me straight up, he said, because I was going to give it to him.
That's precisely
I was just like, hey, man,
happened.
listen, you know, go ahead. He said, nothing in life is free. And I want to invest, not in these books, but I want to invest in you.
When you intend to give things away for free and
brother
then people pay for them, that's obviously
and he
God.
said, I'm going to be honest.
I don't know how I missed that.
I don't care what's inside your book. I want to invest in you. So I don't really know how much money I have on me right now. So this is what I'll do. He's counted out his money. He had about $7. He said, I'm going to give you these $7. And then, do you have Cash App? I said, absolutely. The little money sign, Speak 1906. He said, okay, cool. Not only am I going to give you the $3 that I owe you, I'm also going to give you a little bit more to invest in your brand.
What, $5
invest
then?
in you. And it took me to a different level because, again, I had no intention on selling these books when I got in there. It's not going to take anything away from me to give a book away for free. And let me just
cash out the whole thing.
As business owners and entrepreneurs,
did you need all 7 of those dollars at the time?
Do it because you want to do it, not because you're forced to do it or the atmosphere that's being created.
I mean, if you're forced to give away things for free, that's like a different thing. I think there's a crime involved there.
They say, hey, we don't have a budget for a speaker, and I still go and speak, that's because I want to do it. I see the impact of what this could potentially bring in the future, right? For the individuals that are present. So
sometimes
for those of you that have
giving away shit
for those of you that have a brand, for those of you that are authors,
you know, minus
if
God,
you do something for free, do it because you want to do it for free, not because you're being forced or the atmosphere is pressuring you to do so. So in 2 hours, I made $135 between cash and my Cash App. Why am I saying all of this? Because for some of you, you go into things with the mindset that, maybe I don't need to do this.
That's the voices.
Or, I don't know if people are going to buy
Whose
this.
voice
but
is
the
that?
reality is that people don't purchase things for the sake of purchasing them. They purchase things that add value to their life, right? And
when
then
you have
they
money in
invest
excess, you purchase in excess.
you and your brand when
when
that connection is fostered, right? So once that connection is made, boom, then the whole atmosphere of what you're around, right, begins to shift.
The atmosphere of what you're around.
As soon as that first person bought a book,
everybody at home
people just started lining up, and I'm like, oh snap, okay, absolutely, let's do it. And then here's another thing. Let me pause to make a point right here too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys.
I feel like if you click your heels together and say that, you go to the hood.
And I'm really passionate about this. If you do not intend to use that business card, don't take it.
He's yelling at us, guys.
Business cards are not cheap. I tell people all the time, if I take your business card, I intend on connecting with you. I intend on reaching out to you, right?
Well, in that case, don't give me shit.
I received at this event.
I'm not walking around with my hands out.
1, 2, 3.
Don't offer
4,
me a fucking business
5,
card. Then
6 business cards, right?
You gotta be ready for me to throw that shit in the trash.
Each and every one of those guys.
You gotta charge that to the game
because they thought enough to give me a card that they paid for, right?
That.
And then have conversation that we can build on in the near future. Hey, bro, I'm working on this project and this project. I want you on my program. How much do you, what is your fee?
Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
I'm throwing that shit in the garbage.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? Again, if I'm doing it for free,
whether I use it or not, I'll probably throw it in the garbage.
Not because you're forcing me or making me, right?
Technology.
So here's the thing. Absolutely, Ashley. I
follow you on whatever. I lock your number and throw shit in garbage.
Navy friends, and she invested in my brand and bought one of my books as well. And I really am appreciative of you, Ash. I really do appreciate that.
Go Ash.
When I start engaging with these guys, again, the first question they ask is, "What is your fee?" Because we want to pay you what you're worth. I think over the course of the whole 2 hours, I might have spoke for.
I feel like people want things for free.
Maybe 5 to 7 minutes, if that. All together, it was like a.
If I could get things from you for free, I'll take it.
People would get on the program. What's up, Fred? People would get on the program. They would speak,
and
then they would go to the audience. Which I was in the audience.
If I feel like I'm not gonna owe you, I'll take it.
The event coordinator, she reached out to me. Hey, I'm doing a part 2. I don't want you to be out here as a spectator. I want you on the program to speak at the next one.
Oh, is that right?
Let's do it. But again, let's go back to the power of intent, right? And I told my buddy, my buddy Brooks, he came with me.
Absolutely,
and we went nice and clean, you know what I'm saying? I rocked the brand, little shark tooth I got from Jordan, a little something slight,
Shark tooth.
I got some slacks on, some decent, decent shoes. Got the socks going. You know what I'm saying? But I came out
like
representing
a glorious
me.
outfit.
And when you go out, you're representing you, right? So I told him my intention is twofold, right? Contribute to the conversation, right? And then to give books to these young men. That's it. That was my complete intent.
That's it.
I'm sorry, and also network with the individuals that are there for future opportunities, if in fact it allowed. Those three things. I do apologize. Those three things. So network with the individuals there. Okay. Give away books to the young men that came,
which you didn't do.
Witness the event, and then contribute to the conversation. I contributed to the conversation
by not saying
I was
much.
able to reach one young man, right? And then I networked with all of those individuals that I told you I just got their business cards. And I'm going to follow up.
What is the
Let
act
me pause
of
to make
networking?
a point right there.
What is that?
Some of us don't get opportunities because we fail to follow up. You have to follow up. People are not just giving out business cards for the sake of giving them out. These things are not cheap. Go on Vistaprint, where I get my business cards from, and I want you to put in your cart business cards and look at the quantity of how many business cards come inside of a box, and then you tell me whether or not you're going to take one of my business cards. I don't care how much money you're making. I don't care how influential you are. I don't care how much star power you have. If you're not going to use my business card, I'm going to tell you when I'm handing you my business card, I'm going to tell you if you don't intend to use this, don't take it.
Fuck you and your shit. Fuck you and your business card saving ass.
No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Why? Because I invested in myself and my brand by purchasing these cards. And how dare you take one and not use it?
How dare
I? I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. But if you reach out to me and say, "Hey, brother, do you have a business card?" Absolutely, I have a business card.
I'll dig my nose with a business card. Not with the same card.
Are you going to email me? Are you going to text me? My number's on there too.
You gave it to me.
Are you going to text me?
Once you give it to me, it's mine.
Are you going to reach out, right?
Fuck all that.
And continue to foster that relationship. Because it means nothing upon the first meetup.
No.
There's very small investment, right? Of, hey, I like what you were saying on the program. I really appreciate it. I want to get you back for this, this, and this. Oh, absolutely. Hey, brother, do you have a business card? Do you have a business card? Absolutely. Are you going to use it?
I feel like after hearing this, I'm going to collect.
I don't care where the conversation is going. I'm asking you right on top.
I might throw them in the garbage
because if you're
not,
don't take it. And I've had people be like, you know what? You're right. I'll just follow you on social media. I'm cool with that. But do not take something from someone, and this is transferable to life, period. Don't take stuff from people with no intention on following up with them.
How about don't give me shit?
And then reconnecting.
You give it to me. It's mine.
Denise said, congrats on the blessings you gave and received. You planted seeds today. I really do appreciate that.
I'm about to learn origami.
And that's what we have to seek to do. Plant those seeds, right? And this right here, to me, is planting seeds. Whenever I come across a situation and, I can teach a lesson and or give you guys my experience because I'm transparent all the way. I believe in transparency.
Is that right?
And the power of intent is so strong. When you set your mind on something that you're going to do, you make it your intention, right?
You didn't even do one of them.
You make it your intention to go in, to conquer your space, and to take over in a subtle way.
That wasn't the three
that
things
you're not doing it
said you wanted
so
to do.
that people are looking at you like, yo, what is this dude doing? Raheem said, how did you make that in 2 hours? So what I did was I contributed to the program, right? And then afterwards, when people started plugging their businesses, I pulled my books out and set them right on the table. Hey guys, I just want to let y'all know I got books for sale. Amazing. I gave one to the young man that I myself had the intention on giving to, and then another guy came to by,
give out 17
during the course of the program and said, "Hey brother, how much are your books?" "Oh, they $10." He said, "Hey, listen, nothing in life is free." I was just gonna give it to him. I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. I was just gonna give it to him. He said, "No, nothing."
By the way, there's like a caption on this or something that says how he made $160 in 2 hours or some shit like that.
Lining up.
I don't know.
You got Cash App? Absolutely. You got PayPal? Absolutely.
It was some amount that wasn't really money.
And everything in between. So I said, "Hey guys, I got books for sale, $10." Oh, I definitely want to get a book, bro. You know what? And then one guy, I want to make sure I plug this. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I want to reiterate this point.
Let it get crazy.
One guy, he came up to me, and this, for those of you that have a brand, for those of you that have a business, I really want you to latch on to this story right here.
You ready to latch?
Well, this experience rather. The gentleman walked up to me.
Did he?
He said, "Hey man, how much are your books?"
Did he fly?
I said $10. He said, "Okay, I don't know how much money I have on me right now, but I'm gonna give you everything that I have on me. I don't normally carry cash."
I think you told this
part
already.
I don't normally carry cash either. I have a debit card and I have a credit card. Cool, easy day. He said, I have $7.
Easy day.
I hope that you will take that, right? And then trust that I'm going to cash app you the rest. And I said, oh, absolutely, brother.
I think
let me go ahead and sign that for you.
He's telling it slightly differently than he told it the first time.
I'm going to be a multimillionaire one day. So this is going to be worth way more than what it's worth right now.
Oh, that's why you signed it.
Right? Huh? So I signed the book. He said, listen, brother, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm not only going to give you that $3 that I owe you, I'm going to give you a little bit more. Not just because this is what I owe you, but because I want to invest in you.
I swear.
You came in, you spoke your truth, and you were completely transparent with what it is that you do. And I appreciate
start the video over, I swear.
And I said, I thank you. I truly do. I'm completely 100% appreciative.
It was the same story 2 different times.
What happens is you hit a bump in the road.
Slightly differently.
And you say, you know what? Maybe it's not really my calling.
When you just witnessed
that's God's way of testing
a phenomenon of the human brain. You just witnessed somebody forget something.
How steadfast you are with your brain.
Re-remember.
Right? So when he said
within
that,
like 15 minutes.
It took me to a different level. He even went on to say, I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't care what your book title is. I want to invest in you. And those of you out there that are listening to me right now, somebody wants to invest in you. But what you have to do is you have to put yourself in position, right, so that you can receive that blessing.
Okay.
And then, back to the blessings here we go. This is the point that I want to make to you guys. Once you get that blessing, bless someone else. Reach out to someone else.
Okay.
Pull someone by the coattail and say, hey, I want to mentor you. Hey, I want to help you build your brand.
I know about all that.
I want to help you build your business. One guy, he said, listen, bro, I don't have no bread on me and I don't have Cash App. But what I want to do for you is I want to give you my card. I am a content creator, a videographer, photographer, all that. So any videos that you have, I want to be your creative director.
Shit, I don't know. He ain't making no money doing what he's doing.
Any speech obviously. You have, I'm going to show up and I'm going to video it for you. Do you have a YouTube?
Might be trash.
Absolutely, I have a YouTube. What else do you do besides public speaking? I'm a performance poet as well.
He asking you if you got a YouTube. Tell him to get a Cash App.
I know so. He was like, okay, do you spit in the same places?
And so.
Okay, cool. I got you. Now, here's the deal. If I don't follow up with him, right, I've missed out on a blessing. He did his part. He reached out.
Or he might just send your whole media outlet to hell because
for your brand,
nobody's paying him for what he's doing.
Why? Because I believe in you. Somebody out there right now, they believe in you. But because you're failing to follow up with them, you're missing out on your blessing. And here's the deal, and I'm going to let you guys go after this.
This is a whole Disney movie.
Nothing we do, and you're going to hear me say this a lot, nothing we do in this earthly world is for us.
Right, I get it.
At all. It's for everyone connected to you.
Right.
And that watches, looks, listens, consumes all of the content that you put out.
So when you send your shit to hell, you send everybody else to hell.
Every single time. So when you fail to produce something, you're not just failing you. You're failing everyone that is connected to you as well.
He said something similar. I guarantee you I didn't watch this video.
Stop starving those individuals that are pulling for you.
I don't know.
That are motivating you. That are in your corner, right?
For everybody out there, do not get involved in everybody's shit and do not be involved in everybody else's shit.
Want to be able to bless you, but because you're failing to follow up with them,
no matter how much they want it, make an informed decision.
I love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in to all of my lives. Anytime I go live, to teach you guys and to impart some wisdom.
To teach you guys, that's what he did.
For you guys, and
I'm not positive what we learned.
So remember, God is peace, God is love, God is everything. I love you guys. Have a good one.
All right. I'm not sure what was supposed to happen there. I'm not. Because once again, I said it one time before, once you start teaching us things or you start showing us things and then you start supplementing them with God, you kind of lose me. Like, there's nothing I can do for you at that point, because you just validate yourself and invalidate yourself at the same time. Like, the man gives us X amount of minutes of knowledge or empowerment or whatever have you, and then tells you in the end that God is everything, which would have you to question, what the hell is he then? You know, why am I listening to you then? Why am I not listening directly to God? And any answer that you could fathom to that is going to be fucking funny, because you don't use the internet which is not in the Bible, and then say God is everything. You do not use Facebook, which was also not created by God, and then tell yourself that God is everything. You do not describe how you created a book and then human people gave you earth, human money, and you liked it, and then say God is everything. You're not making sense to me. If anything, you are brandishing the fact that humanity is everything. You know, because all the mediums and all the modes that you're using are human in nature. You know, and just for you to embellish a God that we haven't seen, haven't known, and quite frankly does not exist. It's quite insulting to everybody and to everything. But I mean, you're free to do it. Go ahead. Believe in your God, man. Do it. Fucking do it, man. Because that's what this podcast is. You know, you believe in God, use a RiHuBe for real. For real. Because you could make so much sense and then top it off with the God stuff, and you just make no sense now. So intelligent and so unintelligent at the same fucking time. You went astronaut and then you went to caveman, and we love you for it because you're fucking ridiculous. Okay? Man. Wonderful, beautiful. But I'm sorry. Let's move along. You know, and let's get to where we need to be now. This time, you know what we usually do? We get one from Ben for our segment of Ben Backwards. But this time, I just heard something from this guy this week that was incredible. So I just have to run that for us this time around. If I can fucking find it. I'm trying to tell you. It was just too amazing for me to even understand. And I'm going to just run that for you guys right now. Because you know, here at RiHuBe, we like music, we like dancing, we like media, we like art. That's what we like. We like human things that humans are creating. And Ben took the time out of his life to enrich our life with this musical marvel here. And let's see if we can get it moving for you. Here we go. I don't know where this beat is from. It's real, real ominous. I think it started with like a storm or something. You know it's going down when something starts with like some thunder or some shit. And pianos, of course, pianos. Uh-oh.
My name is Ben, your billionaire love coach in execution. Tell me what you want, bro. I'm here to get you what you want.
Where are you at?
Let's go.
I don't mean a city or nothing. I just want to know if you're on or off the beat.
In execution. Tell me what you want, bro. I'm here to get you what you want most. Let's go. Yo, it's crazy. Like I really feel so alive right now, man. It's wild, man. Today is the first day of the fourth quarter, guys. It's just like, yo,
and we have arrived at the podcast, guys, because my eyes are no longer dry. All right, I'm crying now. I'm crying now. God damn it, Ben.
We're gonna be our true and most authentic selves. Can't nobody stop us but us. And we not gonna stop. Like, we gonna crush it this year. If you're listening to me right now, just
I'm doing it.
I love you.
Oh, me? You shouldn't have.
We're gonna crush it this year. We out. Bro, it's your man Ben Bach. I'm out here again with.
Oh, I'm not gonna give you that right there. Oh, shoot, man. Oh, boy. I don't even. Gosh, man. I'm really just trying to keep it together for y'all. But he said, billionaire love coach. I don't even know what that Boobies. Man, are you your Eric Thomas? Are you Tony Robbins? Are you Hitch? Are you? Oh my goodness, man. That was probably the single greatest thing I've heard all year. And I listen to a lot of music. And I would really like to know what happened there. How did that happen? And why did that happen? Okay, because it's like a video. He put a little collage together, and it's like his family's there and stuff, and you know, it's piano shit. Shit you expect to see when somebody's playing a fucking piano. You know, but what happened there? He woke up that morning and said, "This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a collage." Well, right there, you already got me. Like, I don't know that I've ever had it in my head to say, yo, I'm gonna make a collage today. That's what I'm gonna do with my time. Shit. I'm gonna make a collage, you know, and then I'm gonna put some music on it. All right, okay. I guess once you arrive at collage, you going down the rabbit hole. All right, and I guess the rabbit hole is putting fucking music on the collage. I guess that's the next part of the rabbit hole. But where did the rapping come in? Was it rapping? I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I can understand maybe he's just like, okay, now I'm going to say some things. Because that's what he does. He says stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's a motivational speaker, so he says things. But then he got around to saying, I'm going to vocalize in rhythmic fashion on this instrumental. You know? Like how? How did he get there? You feel me? Like, he don't rap or nothing. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? And if, I feel like if I had that idea, I would know that. Like, okay, I want to rap on this, but I don't rap or nothing. And I feel like from there, you kind of bring it back to reality. You know what I'm saying? And maybe don't fucking do it. There should be a voice in your head, whether it's your voice or not, that says, don't fucking do this. You know, but he didn't arrive there. He arrived at another voice that says, go ahead, make this happen. And also do it off the fucking beat. Oh, man, I have to say thank you, Ben. Thank you for that. I very much appreciated it. If nobody else did, you know. And I want to play that shit again, but I'm just not going to play that shit again. It was like a minute and a half of pure fucking gold for you. That's what that was. And you probably heard it here first. All right, because that shit was amazing. Fucking amazing. I'll take that every week over this goddamn Monday morning motivation. Tell you that much, man. If you could get me to cry laughing with these bend back billionaire bars every fucking week, man, I think that'd be more valuable to me than any motivation you could possibly intend to give me. You know, I guess that's the power of intent. Huh? He meant to give us a little motivation, but then you gave away gold fucking bars. You gave them away. And we just appreciate you so goddamn much for that. Incredible. All right, but enough of all that. Enough of all that. If I sound, you know, if my voice sound a little bit ran over, it's because it is. This has been quite a week of partying and a week of ridiculousness for me. And I don't know. We're thinking about, we got to go back to work, on Monday. And I feel like I just don't know how I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's been just so stupid. First off, during the week, I had a lot of conversations throughout this week about people getting old, and I know I mentioned to you guys before, it was about getting old. And we said, it's the joints, it's in the joints. You still got back, knees, ankles, elbows, like you'll be all right. Once those things start to go, you start to get old. And when I go to party, I do a lot of dancing. I do a lot of dancing, and you get tired, of course. You know what I'm saying? The staple of that is still the joints. You feel me? When you go down, you might come back up. You know what I'm saying? But if you go down and you staying the fuck down, you're gonna have to consider some things. You might be getting old. You gotta fight against that. You gotta work against that. And this time out, dancing, and I know it sounds ridiculous. I say stuff to you guys, I say stuff to other people. They think I'm fucking lying, but just know I'm not by myself when these things are happening. Most of the time, I'm not by my fucking self when these things are happening. I'm dancing it up in this party, and there's a woman who I guess she liked it, whatever. I was the only one really going in, kind of had the flow, and she started sprinkling ice on me, like ice cubes on me. Now, had that ever happened to me before? No one has ever sprinkled. I don't think anybody has ever sprinkled ice cubes on me for anything at all, for any occasion ever. That's like a life first. Like, forget the party, that this actually happened. And I guess the understanding was, your boy was too hot. Your boy was on fire. You know what I'm saying? On the dance floor. Melting up my sneaks. Because I had some kicks on. And they was flavor. Alright? On them kicks. And she must have smelt the flavor. Because I think she was on the other side of the club. And she followed her nose. And she smelt the flavor burning up. And she arrived, and it was me. Alright? So she said, whoa, it's hot in here. We might have to cool this whole dance floor down. So what did she do? She got some ice. She sprinkled it on your boy. Alright? Did it cool down from there? It did not. What I do next? I danced with her. Ice sprinkling ass. Okay? Because that's what you get. Alright? You come around this dancing frenzy, you might get danced on. You might get served. R.I.P. Lil Saint. Okay? But that ain't even what I was talking about. It's people getting old. Now, what I see is that what can also happen is that people can get old through their clothes. All right? And it's not even about just wearing old clothing. All right? That's fine. A lot of it is the clothes we choose to wear and how we choose to wear them. All right? Because just know, the universe is laughing at you. That's what it's built for. The universe was built to fucking laugh at you. Whichever gods you worship, it doesn't matter which one it is. They're just arranging this universe, including your life, in just ridiculous and chaotic and ironic ways to where it becomes just a glorious feat of ridiculous irony over and over. And they're just fucking laughing at you. And then the fact that I said that this is what your gods are doing, and you probably believe it. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell you that those gods that I just mentioned don't even fucking exist. That's what makes the whole thing funny to me. All right? Because that's what this is all about. This podcast is about me. And I get it. Shout out to the HuBes. Sometimes it's about you, but no. It's mostly about me. Okay? Because Youza HuBes welcome to the trust tree. In the friendly nest. At the zoo. All right. And here at the fucking zoo, I saw a guy. I saw a fucking guy. Now, this was an older guy for sure, you know. And I get it. You get old when you get older. I get it. I fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? But you can mitigate some of that just by keeping up with what's going on the fucking planet. Now, I do also understand that when you get older, sometimes you just stop caring about what's going on the planet. And I'm not going to say whether that's for better or for worse. But I will say that when you stop caring what's going on the planet and you're looking like the way the planet looked like at a different time, a time that's not now, that's fucking funny to me. All right? And this guy had on some baggy jeans now. Now, at this point, I think at this point in the planet, like a baggy jeans is not even a thing. That it was a thing, you know. It needs to be a very distinct thing, you know. They would just really, I guess, distinguish certain groups of people. You know, the way they're wearing their pants is baggy jeans. You know, that's not a thing anymore. He was wearing it, baggy jeans. So not only was the jeans baggy, and this wasn't a small guy, all right. And I'm telling you that because I'm a small guy. This guy was not me sized. So this guy, not small guy. All right. And he had some baggy jeans on, but they was cuffed at the bottom. All right. If you don't know what that means, that's when you roll up the jeans at the bottom. Okay. And not an inside cuff, meaning you roll it inside and it kind of looks seamless. You roll it outside, you know, and the shit just makes it so blatant, so obvious that it was cuffed. But this motherfucker looked like he had about 8 cuffs worth of cuff on the bottom of them goddamn jeans. You know what I'm saying? The cuff looked like they was providing weight just to sit the jeans on top of his kicks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at this and I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of cuffs. You feel me? But what's really going through my brain is I'm just really like wanting to ask him. I'm like, like in my brain, I'm saying I would pay you to tell me what size those jeans are. I want the waist and I also want the length. I want the whole thing. Okay? Because I need to understand whether or not if you combine the cuffs on both of those legs, it will equal the size of your waist and how much jeans you potentially have cuffed in there. Okay? Because again, this guy was a taller guy. And he still got the shits cuffed. So how tall are those jeans? Are they the same height as him until he fucking cuffs them? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Okay? And who bought those? And who's letting you walk out of the house like that? You must not got no true friends and no real friends. Okay? Because they wouldn't let you walk out of the house like that. Speaking of the waist, there was a lady too. And for the video podcast, we're going to try to put these up on the screen. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm not showing anything too identifying. All right? So that people will know who it is. Maybe you will know who it is. But shit, this high waist shit that these ladies are doing, you're not fooling anybody. All right? Anybody who has a standard or elementary grasp on human beings and what the human anatomy looks like, okay, will know that you fucking got the waist pulled up all the way on the fucking jeans. Now, this chick has some high waist shit on. She had the shits pulled way up. All right. And I guess she also had a crop top. But, you know, people who wear high waist jeans are usually just not in the best of shape. So she had a crop top. I guess she wasn't feeling like she was in crop top shape. So she was tucking the crop top into the jeans. All right. And if you don't know what a crop top is, that's the I guess an older name for a half shirt. You know what I'm saying? I used to be saying half shirt, but that thing crop top is the crop top. is the real word for it or whatever. And she had the shits, the crop top tucked in the high waist, because I guess that's how you got to do that. You know, you let the waist of the jeans just go meet the shirt, you know, when it used to be the other way around. Whoa. All right. The world is crazy. And got the bitch tucked in, and then it's still coming out the high waist jeans. Like, you looking like a fucking crazy, like a noodle. Like, what is tucked in that high waist? You got your whole stomach in there. Can you eat? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? You can't be locking down my stomach like that. I have to eat things in a day. Like, is your health all right? Or are you sacrificing your health for this fashion? I don't fucking know. You know, sometimes, but sometimes people do it right. And shout, see, and this is where we get here. All right, shout out to Amber, all right, aka Slamber. Okay, because she does it right, all right. I think she had a birthday recently. Happy belated, all right. Figure. You know, this is the shout out. This is the birthday shout out. Okay, and I saw her. She put a picture of herself up on the social media, and she did a thing. Like, she had on some crazy shirt. It looked like it would be a corset or something, and she had the boobies jumping out the shirt. Okay, if it is a shirt, I don't even think it's a shirt. It doesn't even look like it goes over the head. But ladies' clothes are weird, so I don't know. And immediately I'm looking at this, and the first thing I'm really seeing is boobies. Like, I know it's her. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think the boobies are literally first. They literally move forward past the face, head, neck, chin. And for that reason, I don't think it's crazy if guys will notice the boobs first. All right? And I see this thing, and in my head, I'm like, the boobies, the boobies, boobies, and bamber boobies. You feel me? Kicking it like that. And I'm just imagining the beatbox in my head, the boobies, the boobies. She got the motherfucking boobies, boobies. You feel me? And I feel like this should be a thing. That's probably what every guy's thinking when they see set of boobies. All right? And I don't know, I might just start singing that if I walk past a woman and she got the boobies moving, because women be rocking some heavy cleave. And I know they're doing it. They have to know. You feel me? Because we like to be attractive. Everybody likes to be liked and wants to be wanted. This is just a fact of life. And I can't believe that a woman will get ready to leave out of the house and just not do anything with her boobies. You understand me? Like, you just got dressed and you just gave no consideration to breast. I don't think that that's real. Okay, you dress them up. You dress up the breast, like you dress up the feet, like you dress up the hair and the hands, like you do it all. But it's such a crime when a guy recognizes it. Like if a guy sees a woman got her nails done and he says, those are nice. Oh, I like what you did there. Because you can't go too crazy with that, because then it's like, what are you really complimenting? And she'll say thank you or something, like, or you tell her, like, you picked a nice color. And she'll say thank you, I'm sure. I'm sure that'll go over well enough. But she took time to, even with her hair too. She said, oh, your hair looks nice. I like what you did with it there. I think that goes over nicely. But she spent some time. She dressed up the boobies. But if she's coming by or whatever, and you even stop her or anything, and you say, some nice boobs you got there, some nice boobies you got there, you did a thing, or if you play it, play like the shot card, like, do something different with your boobies. Like, I'm sure that will not go over well. I'm sure that will meet, like, that conversation will just probably meet a horrendous end. Even though she took the time to dress the boobies up, just like the hair, just like the nails, just like the everything. You just gotta for some reason, ignore it though. You know, even though she knows it's there, you knows it's there. I think women go to the bathroom and when they finish in the bathroom, they fix themselves, they fix their breasts. You know, and you don't do that so that nobody notices. I don't think, or that doesn't make any sense to me. You know, so I think what's missing is music in there, obviously. So when you see a woman and she's got a nice booby thing going on, you gotta tell her, you know, but you gotta tell her about the boobies, boobies, boobies. You feel me? And that has to go over so much better. You understand? Because it's the same shit like if a man sings to a woman. You feel me? If you listen to a lot of R&B, I'm telling you right now, you're a fucking psycho. You're a goddamn psycho. Okay? Because the shit they say in R&B about, you know, dying if they're not with somebody, or not being able to eat or sleep, or killing for somebody, or not being able to go on. If somebody said that in a non-rhythmic way, you would think that they were an absolute fucking psycho. Do it. Take the lyrics from your favorite R&B song, and you can write them down, or if you know them, you just know them, and find somebody who you're very close to. If it's somebody you're with, even better. And sit them down and just say the fucking words to them. Just say the words. Don't sing it. Don't sing it. Just tell it to them like you would tell them anything else. All right? And they will surely think you're a fucking psycho. That might be a way to break up with people. Pick the most hardcore R&B song and just say the words to them with a straight fucking face. And I guarantee you they'll be ready to go. Ready to fucking dip. You feel me? Because the shit's not cute. The shit's not cute. On top of that, on that note, I just have to say I hate being sang to. I don't know why people like that shit. I think they just not listening to the words when they're doing it. That's why. They're just listening to the melody or whatever the fuck they want to be sang to. Oh, shout to Day Day too. Day Day sings to his woman. Different story for a different time, all right? I hate being sang to. I've been sang to a few times, a handful of times in my life. And probably not more because I actively avoid the shit. Now, I went to school in the South, all right? And they have a particular affinity to singing down there. Because, you know, a lot of church communities. So they really covet that, you know. I can sing to people and I'll sing to you sort of thing. And I remember I was in a gas station. Fucking gas station. We just went to the goddamn gas station. And, it was a woman there, and I guess she saw me, and she liked something about me, and she started singing to me in a gas station. And that was probably one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had with a woman in my entire fucking life. As I told you earlier, a woman sprinkled ice on me, a stranger, and that was fine. I would rather 10 strangers sprinkling ice on me than this one woman fucking singing to me. The shit, it just bothers the shit out of me. You know, because my brain is just saying, wait, stop. No. And she's still going. It's like, what are you doing? You know, and I'm like brain panicking. And like, I can't like put my hands over her mouth and just cover her fucking mouth. I can't do it. You know, because that's how you go to the jail. But a woman could just walk up to you and sing to you as much as she wants. Then it doesn't matter how much you just despise it. Okay? And I feel like that's what's unfair about this country. But anyway, she sang, and I think I laughed. Shit. I think I laughed. I really do. And as I'm saying that, I'm realizing there were just so many times in my life where I could have handled things a lot better. But I didn't do it. All right? But I didn't do it. Okay? Shit was funny to me because I hated it so much. And she was so sure that I would absolutely enjoy that. And that's why I probably don't handle things so well in certain instances, because people are just so sure that they understand what's going on in my head with or around me. That is incredible. She sang to me like that, and I was incredibly insulted. What did you see on me that made you think that if your voice did a harmonious thing, I would give a shit about you and what you think and how you feel? What told you that? Okay? Because whatever that was, one, it fucking lied to you. All right? And two, bring me that thing. I want to fight that thing now. All right? Because it's setting me up for the goddamn okie doke, man. Setting me the fuck up. And I goddamn hated it. You know, and I had at least 2 girlfriends that would sing. And one of them could actually sing, and I still hated it. And the other one couldn't sing. She just liked the idea of singing to each other, and she would always say that to me too. Sing to me. And I'm like, no. And I hated that. Fucking hated that. Boy. But in recent years, that hasn't been happening, and I'm so thankful for that. So grateful to the universe for not sending me any more goddamn songbirds. Never fucked with a chick who thought she could rap though. Wow, that would be insane. A chick making a rap song for you and rapping it to you. Oh, boy, I might laugh hysterically at that, you know. Hysterically at that. Just don't do it in person. If you're going to make a song, record it, send it to me. Let me laugh without you being there, maybe. And then maybe after a few plays, I could take it seriously. That's just the way art and music works. You know what I'm saying? But don't give me a live show, because I hate live performances. I do. And I forget who I was talking to about that. They was talking about concerts and shit. And going to concerts. And especially like R&B concerts. Like for a guy at that, being like a sexy guy. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? I'm gonna watch this guy. For one, see, I don't really fuck with live music and shit because I cannot wrap my brain around paying to go see a guy do some shit better than me. And then on top of that, you're gonna take who? You're gonna take your woman too? Your woman who feels like this guy is better than you? You're gonna take her to a place to help her realize without a doubt, because she gets to see it in person, that this fucking guy is better and greater than you are at whatever, you know, making her fucking melt. And what do? You stand next to her, and as this guy is fucking wooing her on the goddamn stage, what do? Just keep looking over at her, giving this other dude her full attention, and at her fucking underwear's soaking wet for this guy, and what do? Smile and keep looking over at her? Fuck that. You want to go to a concert? You want to go see sexy guy doing sexy guy stuff? Go with your homegirls. Go with your homegirls, and you guys can fucking melt together, and you can look at each other while you goddamn do it. Because no, not me. I'm not that dude. I'm not that dude. I can't do it. You know, I even had a conversation with a woman one time too. She was saying that she likes a certain rapper. You know what I mean? And I get it. There's people like people, you know, who do things. I get it. I do. And she was saying that if we were walking in the city, you know, because people come to the city, and we saw this guy, and she asked me to take a picture of them, what would I do? Fuck you. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Fuck you. Fuck out of my face. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like what am I doing there? I'm gonna tell you and this guy to scooch together so that you guys can look cozy, and tell him what? No, just put your arm around her waist. You know, like I like guys to do to my woman. And we're gonna make this look like you got this woman locked in and that she fucking adores you. And I'm gonna be behind this camera like a fucking douchebag that you just stole a woman from, and I'm going to forever document the way you made me look like an absolute bitch in front of my woman in a public place, and she was all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, take the picture. Fuck no. Fuck no. You want to be with this guy? You want to take a picture with this guy? Look, y'all better do a selfie, all right? And y'all better slam y'all heads together like people like. And y'all better be fucking quick about it. If the shit takes more than 10 goddamn seconds, that's your girl now. Straight like that. You better be fucking prepared, shorty. All right? If you far from home, you better have cab money. All right? Because you're his girl now. All right? Because I'm not trying to be reminiscing on that time you mashed your heads together with this guy you like. All right? When I'm supposed to be the fucking guy you like. Just not my style. Now, do I understand? People, you know, they like celebrities and they do like celebrity shit and people being starstruck. Yes, the fuck I do. Do I care? Fuck no. Because on the same token, if I saw some badass broad that I give a shit about, you know, celebrity chick or whatever, you feel me? And I started scooting in on the cheeks just to take a fucking picture, shorty would be losing her shit too. You feel me? It wouldn't just be all good. It fucking wouldn't. You know, so on the same token, I wouldn't do that to a woman either. You feel me? I'm not trying to slide in on no chicks. I really don't need pictures with celebrities to feel like, you know, that validates my life. It just absolutely doesn't. Not to me. You know, because I'll remember this picture and I'll have taken it with them and it will have been valuable, but they don't give a shit about that. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking peasant to them. And they'll see the picture. They didn't even remember the moment, and they never gave a shit anyway. And I'm not going through that. You feel me? You don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You know, for all of that, I would rather just go take a picture with somebody that I give a shit about and who gives a shit about me. You understand? So I live an anti-celebrity life. So you know what we need to do? We need to give me 5 stars on iTunes. We need to go follow the Facebook page, like it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, RiHuBe, and subscribe on YouTube so that we can make me into a celebrity. All right? Because you gotta know that once you become a person that you like in this life, the only thing left to do is to become everything that you hate. All of it. That's the other side of life. You just get a chance to experience the other side of life. So let's make me a celebrity. Let's have me wallowing in self-loathing over the paradox that I have become everything I wanted to, and also everything I hate at the same time, and see what the fuck happens from there. You know, I told you, let's get me to the height. Let's get me to the highest possible height. All right, to where there's nothing left to do but fall. And I guarantee you a somersault worth your time. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have guaranteed that. That sounds like a long walk off a short cliff. You know, but I said it. Well, fuck it. Said it. All right, so let's just do it. Let's just make the fucking show. You understand me? You know, and I'll have to take pictures with people, and I'll fucking hate it. That's one thing, and one reason I don't want to be famous too. I don't want to take pictures with people. You know, but I guess that's gonna be another topic for another fucking time. This is the end of the podcast. All right, I'm sorry, HuBees. It goes by so fucking quickly. All right. So we gotta make me famous so I could do more stuff, so everything just won't go by so fucking quickly. Okay? So 5 stars on the iTunes, do the YouTube, do the Facebook, do the Twitter, do the Instagram, do the fucking everything. If there's nothing on those shits, whatever. Fuck it, whatever. We don't give a shit. Alright? And also, fuck yeah.
Rocky turning into Rambo.